Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
All right. Good evening. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It is Look Ahead Lines on a Thursday night. No midday money today because I'm like, well, coming midday money. We got no action and we got Friday baseball after the All-Star break. Hit the like button. Subscribe. YouTube channels. Winning Free Picks. Sean Higgs, the personal one. We stream on both. Come check it out. Winning Free Picks is the website. Promo code midday if you want premium action. Number 4 in MLB. Listen, I'm not the best. Having a solid season. Plus 2,123. Not too bad. We'll take it. Number 2 on winners and whiners. 4 on Winning Free Picks, picks and parlays. 5 on sports capping. Not too bad. Nice solid season. What's there to do? I'm going to roll. The banners are there. That's fine. Actually, not the banner. Let me change the brand because I like the like, but I don't like the flashing promo code. If it was solid, be one thing. That would be one thing. All right. Mr. Sean Higgs on the X World, Twitter, podcast forum, Believe Network. What are we on? 8? What episode is this? 823. 823 on the Believe, Pandora, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google, Amazon, whatever, wherever you listen to your podcasts. Wine time was here nice and early, 11 a.m. Bill McDonald, Texas Rangers makes plus 5-1. Stop Geo's in the house. Stacks POD. My guy Justin, what do you say? I noticed when you moved your mic up a little closer, the order sounded great. Maybe a little closer. Is that what we're looking at? Closer mic? Closer mic? Is that what it is? Stacks POD. Timberwolves. Here we go. Summer League. NBA. I almost called it WNBA. That's what it is in the summer. It's a joke. Summer League. Come on. Timothy, good show with Chip and Doug today. Thanks, Tim. Yeah, you know what? We were talking about 2-1. We weren't sure. And I was like, if we do some kind of football stuff, just kind of be just a random couple guys just talking about what's coming up, So Doug was like, how about we do a little free play? I kind of like a conference to win, right? So we liked Oklahoma State there in the Big 12. And if I'm going to come in, jump in the deep end under my Colorado like the last year, and the line moves crazy. This year's it's about right 5.5, but I don't see him. I don't see him getting more than 5. I see 7 losses without them even winning any of those other 5 games. So if they drop one of those, I hate saying locks and easy, but I don't see it. The eyeballs are moving in the look at. You like that? You like that action up there, Justin? Making it a little crazy? You probably thought, if you're on the if you're getting a little blazing a little bit on the weed, probably like, what, am I seeing things? That'd be like Moneyline Markel and T Money blazing up here. They'd be like, what's going on with the eyes? The googly eyes are moving. Made it worse. That wasn't fast enough, bro. That was like a couple minutes of talking there. Video quality cam. Yeah, it's a high def cam. I've had the cam for a couple years. I just never used it on. Well, there's you see the other computer there because I was looking at lines on that one. I got to download my pictures, so I got pictures to throw on my little thumbnails. My little midday money. Well, I have a bunch of whatever I use for the show for the thumbnails and stuff I throw on Twitter. That's all gone. Michael Amato, he's going to come in with a good evening in a second. But let's do a little Marcos Minute here. Here he comes. Good evening. Just as I'm high as F right now, waiting for you to make dinner. Thought you were bugging out. No, you are not bugging out. The googly eyes are moving. And there's the evening. There we go. All right, let's we'll Marcos Minute this puppy. Early action here. Cubs, Diamondbacks. Steele is listed for the Cubbies. And, nothing really here yet for Arizona. I'm trying to do a quick. Let me jump on covers here. Hold on a second. Let's. Gallon. You'd think with the break, they would maybe use him here. We'll see. We'll see. I miss like the touchscreen a little bit. I missed the little touchscreen. So Gallon was on Sunday. It's Friday. I mean, do they let him get like a full little break? Do you roll in B Fatty here? Is it Ryan Nelson? I mean, listen, for me, I got to be honest. We do have the Cubs win season over. Not looking good. But if you're giving me even money with Steele, maybe plus money, right? Because Arizona's minus 112, 110. I'm guessing that's a Gallon sighting. We know he's not as good on the road. I would lean Cubbies in early action. So everybody's going to love it since there's day action. They'll jump all over that. Pirates and the Phillies, Aaron Nola. Again, who's going to come out? I don't think they'll put Skeens out here for Pittsburgh, right? I mean, he threw in the All-Star game an inning. Will it be Keller? Again, I think if I'm them, why not throw out Marco Gonzalez? I mean, if you think you're going to get lumped up here in the series, send a weak link out here now and then come back with your better guns in games 2 and 3. Nola's having a nice year. You got a 125 at this price here. I think it's worthy of a Philadelphia at the short number. Actually, I'm seeing a 140 here. Hold on a second. FanDuel's got a 140. Caesar's got the 135. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little steep for my liking, but I would lean Philly. Am I going to bet that game? I think not. The Reds at Washington. What do we have here? This is going to be a little Montes action versus Mr. Corbin. Are you going to blindly go to the over because it's Corbin on the hill? It's 8.5. 125 at FanDuel. 120 at DK. 115 at BetMGM. So lines ticking up. You want to get down now on the Reds? You think the Reds are going to make a move? You think Corbin stinks? How about you just do an over 8.5? How about they'll play it easy? Team total over. You want to do a little team total over Reds here, whatever that is? 4.5 versus Corbin. It's going to be. I don't think it'll be 5.5. Rays and the Yanks. Listen, we're not overthinking this, right? We're going to jump right in here to Tampa Bay with Eflin on the hill, plus 144 versus Cole. We're not going to think we're too cool for school and overthink things here. We do not like Garrett Cole or the Yanks. Tampa Bay is the play. Detroit and Toronto. A lot of Scooble stuff I saw at MLB.com. The Orioles to trade a couple big prospects to get him. I mean, he's under control. That would be a monster deal if they trade Scooble. But we have Flannery versus Bassett here. I'm a Bassett kind of guy, right? I like him. Detroit, though, this is the bad thing. They played bad, and they come into the All-Star break, winners 8-10. Is this going to slow them down a little bit? Is that bad for business? It's a pick-em. It's a 102. And I've said this in other spots like this, right? Why not, if you like Detroit, you could run line them. Reverse it up, right? You could get probably plus, I guess probably 180. Toronto is minus 110. They're plus 185 on our line. So you want to switch it around? Flannery's been solid. I mean, .87 whip his last 7 starts. I'm not a Toronto guy. You know I want to bust up Toronto and sell it off in pieces. Let's hit some comments. I'm not going to run them all right through. Lauren's in the house. So excited. Bet on real game. So, yeah, baseball is back, baby. Phillies team total over tomorrow. Run line as well. Team total versus the Pirates. Don't even have a starter yet, but Mike thinks the Phillies are coming out hitting. Cubbies even money. I like it. 164 with 3. Is it Perez? That is official. Martin Perez on the hill for Pittsburgh. And I think that's decent for it, right? I mean, Skeens pitched on Monday, even though it was just an inning. Keller was the day before that. You want to give them full rest and maybe come in and somehow maybe you take 2 out of 3. I mean, Philly just lost 2 out of 3 to Oakland. So come out full blasted with your guns blazing, with your 2 aces fully rested. I don't hate it. This, again, at a 140 clip, I do not hate taking Philly here against Martin Perez. Tampa money line, absolutely. Stop GSS Trout looking at a late to light comeback, too little too late. A's versus lefties have been money. Look at the scores. Listen, the A's are a weird kind of team, right? It's a team that started out terrible. It's like these guys are going to be the worst team ever. But then you have to realize that they traded guys. They get prospects in. Again, it's a prospect. Who knows how they're going to be? But they're top rated, right? They're supposed to, like, Paul Skeens, the number 1 pick, supposed to be good, right? Expect them coming to be good. Hitters maybe take a little longer. Not everybody's coming in to be Ken Griffey raking the ball or Bryce Harper or whoever young guy you want to use. Insert any guy's name, these young stars today. A's, and I like the A's tonight here versus the Angels here, or Friday night, I should say, because we are doing it on a Thursday. Steve is in the house. Steve, I apologize for no baseball cards, man. I've been trying to get the sound. Someone posted on Winning Free Picks that I should probably get another auxiliary cord for the speaker that's maybe inside my BCT America Monster hard drive thing to get the sound going. I cannot get the sound off of the speakers working here. So I've been trying to play with that before I do some cards. Stop Jay says, FJM had the last Reds in that game over 8 miles. So 20 left on the market. I grabbed it before the line moved there. I go, yeah. I mean, I saw it was at 8, but I figured there was none of those left anywhere else. Reds over 3.5. Excellent number there, Stacks. That should be your Stacks POD play there. Reds team total 4.5 at FanDuel. Still a good number. Justin, yeah, he agrees. Heck of a play with the 3.5. How do the Dodgers not have a pitcher that's slated? This is why, not that I say they're overrated because they're supposed to win 110 games. Oh, it's Betts. It's 3 MVPs. Betts, Ohtani, Freeman. Look at the pitching staff. There you go. Now, I don't like Nick Pivetta. So you know what? You want to jump on and over here. I'm going to get to this game a little later. But give me an over. First game out break is the Snakes Cubbies. Over. You like the over? I like the Cubbies. James is in the house. I got Reds yesterday for the playoffs plus 675, so I find ways to bet them a lot. Well, it's either going to pay off dividends or you're going to be broke when they go on a 2-14 run. I think the Marlins come out and keep up with the Mets. Fish plus 1.5 minus 137 or moneyline 122. Let's get back into the Marcos Minute. Where were we at? Tampa, Detroit Mets was the next game up. The Mets and Marlins in Miami. No pitcher for the Mets. Who's it going to be? It's probably, let's be honest. What do you see out there? I'm guessing it's Sevy minus 144. It's going to be Severino versus Mr. Cabrera. I like Cabrera. This is a lost year for the Marlins. It's just terrible. And, like, here's a guy. Do I throw out his baseball cards? He's 26. Do I throw out all of his rookie cards after this season? 6-4, 7-7. He is 14-17 with a 4.50 ERA. Is this guy worth holding on to? Right? You see his first 2 years, 6-4, 3 ERA, 14 games started, a 177 batting average against, a 107 whip, not bad. 20 starts last year. .215 batting average against, again, not bad. This year he's been shelled. But I think that's a combination of coming back from the injured list and stuff like that. I don't know if I want that fish plus 137. Can Miami score is the question. That is the question, and my answer is probably not. But I don't want to get involved in a total there either. We got the Padres and Cleveland on tap. Waldron and Beebe. A -1. It's what do we got? A 135 now here for Cleveland. I don't hate Cleveland minus 135. Although, honestly, do I want to lay a 135? I would rather probably go plus 155 versus the knuckleballer. Let's pop this off because we're talking. You got the fish up there. No opinion for me on that game. Cleveland run line. Yes, plus 155. Next up, we got the Cards playing here. A little, who's that? Sonny Gray visiting the Braves. I don't see a Braves pitcher listed because Sale went, Lopez. Who's going today? Is it going to be Schwellenbach? Who knows? I don't know. Does anybody have a official? It's a 130. It's a 130 favorite here. Total 7.5. And you know I don't like doing Atlanta run lines, right? They are 53 and 42 on a year. Run line 21 and 25. And again, I've mentioned this time and time again, 56 and 34 to the under. So there is that. Sonny Gray is doing his second half. Sonny Gray starts out really strong, right? I mean, this is what we've seen in when he pitched for the Yanks. He pitched for Oakland. He was in Minnesota. I mean, comes out of the gate, a 1 ERA in April. May, here we go, start getting hit a little bit, which again, he had a pair of back-to-back bad starts. The ERA starts to climb from 0.89, 229, 305. Here we go in June. 4 runs, 3 runs, 1, 2, 1, 3. 5 runs to start July, 3 runs in July. Is it the heat? Is it the humidity? Is it just he just kind of conks out when he conks out, which is where probably I think it is. He just kind of hits a little wall in his career. I mean, the guy is solid. He's a solid pitcher. You cannot complain about Sonny Gray not keeping you in the game. Is it worth a shot, though, at this price? 110, 115? I don't know about that, though. I'm not really loving I don't like the lineup. It's a team I want to just blow up like Toronto and just start trading cats away in. Let's get it official. Let's see. We got 6 games left. Let's hit a couple comments. Maybe somebody's got a pitcher for us here. Yeah, no cartridge. I apologize. And I've been dying to do the cartridge for 2 weeks. I've been ready. Then I had the hurricane, no power, new computer setup, no sound. Tigers over with Flannery and Bassett. You like it really, Lauren? Although this isn't really a crazy look, right? Because Tigers bullpen's bad, Toronto's bad, Detroit's playing well. But now Markel's house is going to steer off the tracks in the second half. From the prospect of steering off the tracks that they're in a first or second place position, or just somebody's going to get worse. I'm not loving the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals can go down, but you have so much, there's so much mediocrity in 500 teams. Like, who would be the team to go down? Would you think Kansas City? Are they going to fall off? The bad teams are going to be bad. I mean, how many 500 teams do we have? Plenty. Just hit the like button again. Thank you. Red Sox AL East winner, 20-1. Yeah, I think you're crazy. I think it's Baltimore. I think Baltimore wins the AL. I think they're going to get a pitcher. I think they're going to get a bullpen guy, and I won't be shocked if they grab some kind of utility batter. Schellenbeck on the hill. That's what I thought it was when I saw the line. 130 made sense. You know what? I don't know. If you want to take a flyer on the Cards, I don't hate it. Rangers make the playoffs 5-1. I wish that was a little better number here. And we could talk about them right now, right? We got the O's. I got no pitchers listed. Can this one here be? And again, I like the O's. It's a 155. Who's this? It's got to be Grayson Rodriguez to be like 155 on the road. No? Burns was in the All-Star game. It's got to be Grayson Rodriguez. And I like Grayson Rodriguez. You know I got the over 11.5 wins. I got the Cy Young ticket on the guy. Who's rolling out here for Texas? Evaldi probably? You think it'll be Evaldi, or are they going to bring – I don't see them pitching Scherzer here. He pitched Sunday. Give him a full rest. You can go Evaldi's rested. You want to go Haney. I'm guessing it's going to be Evaldi here. And at this price, you're going to give me 130 with Texas? I'll take 130 with Texas. I like Grace Rodriguez, but I'll take 130 with Texas. Steph just says, bet sizing strategy question for you, Higgy. What do you got? If you're betting Cleveland run line tomorrow plus 165 or San Diego, would that still be a full unit size bet for a person? Yeah. If I do run lines, totals, they're always the same. Same unit size. That's it. Now, if I'm just – it'll switch up on a day if I have like 8 or 9 games and I got plus 185 dogs in there, a bunch of craziness. I might reel it down a little bit because it's a bunch of plus money and they're a little more hard. I don't say harder to hit because we're over 500 with plus money odds on our 440 games we bet this season. Straight away tomorrow, and I do like this. I'm probably going to have this game. And with the exception of the Tampa Bay game, I haven't, maybe even at Texas, because I'm doing this as I do the show with you. If I have 3 games, 4 games, it would be a full unit on my run lines. On this run line in particular, I like it. Moneyline Markel is wondering how I do it, and that's how I do it. If I have a bunch of dogs, I'm not going full. They'll be smaller because days like that, it could be like a Wednesday or a Thursday, like a travel day or a Sunday, and a bunch of teams are going for sweeps, and you can't sweep. No way they get swept, and you catch half of them. So when I go big dog style, big run lines, I'll ease back my bet size. You have to. You don't have to. You do whatever you want. I do what I do, and I don't know. Just booked a $3,000 cabana at Circus Swim. Waiting for Flexing to get beat up. Now he gets KC on the road to KC. KC run line. Let's talk about Flexing and Michael Wacha tomorrow. And again, I got a KC win ticket. Do I want to lay 2-1 odds with Michael Wacha? No. What's the run line here? Plus 105, minus 105. How about you play it safe here? And I would do a Kansas City run line and a total. You want to go Kansas City team total over? There we go. Because if Wacha, I don't see Flexing coming out and pitching some kind of gem. And Flexing's a guy, Yankee fans, that's who you're getting. You're getting like a Chris Flexing kind of guy. That's who the Yankees would pick up, this kind of guy. Not Crochet or Fetty, 2 guys having a good season from the White Sox. No. No. You'll be getting Chris Flexing. Kansas City run line over. The Pirates, the Giants and Rockies. Is this going to be a Logan Webb? I don't even know. He just got beat up in the All-Star game. How you're going to give me plus 150 with the Rockies? I don't care who's pitching. I'm taking 150. I'm Michael B. We love Ramos. Let me take this off because we're talking Wacha, or we're talking Flexing and Wacha here, but I'm doing Giants. And Michael B is not with us right now. I'm sorry. I don't care who. Even if it's Logan Webb, there is no way I'm laying this number. I don't want to do run line. I'm taking Colorado, and I'll be happy. Angels and A's. I think I just said I kind of like the A's here. Small, pick 'em kind of a game. Nobody's listed. I'm assuming it's going to be Tyler Anderson here. Although, where's he going to be? He'll be shipped out pretty soon. Back to the Dodgers for Mr. Anderson. Is it worth Sears taking a shot on here at a pick 'em? Again, these kind of games here scream to me A's run line, like plus 110. Who likes the A's? They're 37-61. You're playing 38% ball. 378 to be exact. Am I thrilled to be getting plus 110? Minus 110? Definitely going to be a show midday my tomorrow. Definitely be a show pick. The Stros and Seattle. I'm showing Castillo and Hunter Brown here. Nice little matchup. I want to take it under here. I do. But honestly, I think I'll take Houston as well as a little plus 103er. Sign me up. Actually, I see a plus 110 out there, plus 12. Last game of the night, Pavetta versus Dodgers. Who knows who's on the hill for the Dodgers? The Dodgers are the Dodgers. They'll be favorites for some reason, even though they're going to throw out some gas can. Over 8.5. It's juiced up to 125. Won't be shocked if this is 9 by tomorrow morning. Not at all. Stuff just says, Money and Betty just throwing a dart at the flexing game. Or no, that was the Cleveland run line tomorrow. Cleveland run line, take it. I do have a Chris Sale Cy Young future. Where's my? I gotta find my other. It's my note. Hold on. Look, this is NFL futures. This gotta be it over here. Is this the baseball future? Here we go. You want to do a little future rundown, Lone? Detroit over 80 to win $1,004.46. Kansas City over $73, $550 to win $500. Yankees over 93, minus 112, $575 to win $513.39. Cardinals under 85.5, $575 to win $500. Miami, this is a loser. Over 78.5, $550. That's our, I'll chalk that up. Loser to win $509. Loser. Toronto AL East win. Plus 440 odds. Loser. Reds NL Central. Plus 400 odds. I guess they're still alive there. I mean, the NL Central is a dumpster fire. The Reds are 8 games back, 3 games under 500. I mean, anything's possible there. Detroit make the playoffs. Plus 196. And Angels to make the playoffs? Nope. That was plus 870. I'm only $50. That was $50 to win 435. Tucker and Witt MVPs. Tucker was possibly got there, but he got hurt. Corbin Carroll, that's a loser. $50 for $1,100. Goodbye. Cy Young, Rodriguez, 30 to 1, 100 for 3 dimes. Chris Sale, 61.50 for 3,000, still alive. Rookie of the year, the Giants, Lee, Jung-Hoo Lee, 9 to 1. Yeah, chalk that up as a loss as well there. Yankees, no playoffs, plus 300. Reds to make the playoffs, plus 150. KC division, 10 to 1. And a playoffs, plus 480. Ragans, most strikeouts. That's not going to get there. 100 for 3,000. Ragan Cy Young, 100 for 1,200. Loser. Grayson Cy Young, 100 for a dime. He's not going to get it. Yuri Perez, 100 for 2,700. Loser. P. Fatty Cy Young, 100 for 650. Loser. Cubbies over 84.5. Did I say that one already? This must have been an added. 173 for 150. Again, 150. I just put that small Yankees under the 93 after they didn't get Snell, so I bought off the over. Yankees, no playoffs. Again, I just had it was like 100 for 240. Just nonsense. I was just screwing around with like odd numbers. I had to find my over 11.5. Where is my my win total ones I have somewhere? I have them somewhere. I just need to find it. I have Ragans wins. Strider wins is already a loser. Grace Rodriguez 11.5. These are opening lines for football in this one. I Maybe is it in this? Is it in this book? I have so many notebooks. So that was some of them that we're just talking about. But those are my futures. Those are my futures. One of them are Kelly's messing at something. Throwing darts at the board for tomorrow. We don't throw darts. I can see Nerfy, Detroit, Toronto. Yes. I would say yes. Definitely going Angels, A's over the 8. Dodgers team total versus Pavetta. Yes. And I also like Pavetta if you're going to give me decent money with that. OG, someone like School if they won a World Series. Burns is a number 1. He's good enough to be a 1. Who's he facing in the American League as a 1 pitcher? You know, like who are you going up against? I think he could battle any number 1. Keep you in the game at least. If you're going to give up more than 3 runs, you're in trouble against a number 3 pitcher, a number 4 pitcher. He keeps it under 3, you're in a battle. Him and Rodriguez are a nice one too. You need a 3 though in the playoffs. You need 3 guys. Yeah, I want 6 guys. I want as many starting pitchers as possible. That was it. So that's coming from an O's fan. He's not liking Burns. There's Michael B., Mr. Giant. How are you? Rangers team total over 3.5 is even money on ESPN bet. So I like Texas tomorrow. I do like Texas. It's a big number. I like the Orioles. They win on the road. I don't want to lay a 150 or 60 with them. And Rodriguez gets hit a little bit on the road. Oh, hold on. It's a Burnsy sighting now. We got Burns on the road tomorrow. Wow. Okay. This is interesting. Corbin Burns getting a start. Why did I think it was going to be Grayson Rodriguez? 2.94 ERA. Again, ERA is fine. Look at that. This is what I like. 189 batting average against, 0.90 whip. There we go. There we go. See, now I don't know if I'm loving this team total now. Now I want to be involved in an under in this game. Now I want to look at an under. Under 8. You're welcome, Gio. Michael B. This week has been boring. I didn't realize how addicted I am to this stuff. I threw a couple $100 in an All-Star game, a couple NBA Summer League games. Oh, my goodness. When do you think you're going to dive into college football and NFL? Training camp starts next week. College football, I just did one with Chip and Doug. Not really a video. We were just kind of talking a little bit about the upcoming season. I'll start doing shows. I do them live. It's probably easier for me to do short 5 or 8 minute videos on each conference. Although the fact that the Big 10 has 19 teams in it, the Big 12 has 16 teams in the SEC. So the videos are going to be a little longer. Because I'm not going to dive in depth with a team like that. What's there to talk about? It's going to be the top teams, and that's about it. I'll do a live. I'll probably do a. That's a good question, Mike. I'll probably do some kind of recorded show and keep it fast, 10 minutes. But then on a random look ahead lines, I'll do a let's talk ACC kind of thing, and we could kind of go more in depth on the games or the teams, I should say. So that'll be coming in the next week or two. It's got to be. Normally I'm in Vegas for the week. I'm not going for the week. I'm going for the weekend. I'm going on off the Friday to Sunday. I'm going to see Sebastian Maniscalco on Thursday. Otherwise, I would have been in Vegas from Monday to Saturday, like last year's Bet Bash. But I'm not going for 2 or 3 days, coming back and going back out. I'd rather just make the Hall of Fame party and Legacy Club. White Sox 2-18 straight flexion start. He's terrible. I'm fade inflection. Yes. 2-8 and 3-15 run line. We're taking a Waka. The A's don't even like the A's. Listen, the A's. I'm not a huge A's guy. I want the Orioles to go get Miller from them and put him in a bullpen and fire their way to a World Series. Michael B will tell you he's excited they're playing in Sacramento on a minor league stadium. I don't see how fans are going to go. Maybe if you charge minor league places, you'd go. Stroh's tomorrow. I like Hunter Brown. That's my guy. It's not going to be red. Probably Hicks. I'm not running back to no. And they're favored sizable. I'm going to take Colorado now before the line moves. St. Louis money line with Sonny Gray. I don't hate it. It's just I have problems going against the Braves just because I still think the lineup's really good. I know, and it's the old we are who we are. The record is what we is. However you want to. It's July 19th tomorrow, and these guys are 25, almost 30 games to the under. They cannot hit, and Sonny Gray's decent. It's just crazy how I don't even know. Do you just take the Braves? Like, do you take the Braves because hey, it's a short number and they're still good? Swellenbeck. All these in the house. Play prop says Gavin Stone versus Pavetta tomorrow. I'm overing it up tomorrow. Take the over 8.5. It's juicy at minus 125. That's juicy for me. Not for some people. OD saying hello, picture from Dave. Dave is good as always. Steven likes the Red Sox. I like the Red Sox too, Pavetta. I thought that was the screen. I had a little piece of lint on my shirt. Gio, you said that I got the 3 times. 2 and 8, flexing straight up. Sign me up Rose roll line. Yes. Already there for 110. Get on it. Davis is coming in. Houston Cougars win. We love the Cougars in Houston. Wow. What do we do? Is this for baseball, Houston Cougars, or we're talking football? What are we talking about here, Davis? Sonny Gray for St. Louis versus Schwellenbeck. Royals run line in pocket. Winner, Wilson, my guy. Good to see you. I've got Araz. 8-1 regular season hits leader. Not a bad one. Sill, strikeout leader. Is that supposed to be is that supposed to be like 11,000, like 110? I mean, that's a monster number. What do you think the Red Sox need? Like every team, pitcher, starting, pitching. It's all listen. If you could go get a big bat to plug in, I'm all for it. I think that's great. That's gravy to me. I want pitchers. I want as many pitchers. Someone's going to get hurt. Guys are going to get tired. Boston, like a lot of these teams, I talk about Louis Gill, Louis Heel, Suarez, Lugo, Sanchez, any of these pitchers. Who else is having breakout years? Any of these guys. You got Tanner Houck, Cutter Crawford, young guys. We saw with Hunter Brown and JP France last year. They're going to tire out, man. It's freaking 95 degrees for the next month, right? Or half a month and all next month. It's hot. Guys are going to get tired. They're going to hit little walls, get that tired arm. You need pitchers. Every team. If you're in it, I don't care. You can laugh at I make it a joke like Yanks getting Chris Flexen. Go out, get Lance Lynn. Nobody likes Lance Lynn. Somebody signed Dallas Keuchel. The guy will get you 2 innings. He's fine for 3 innings, Dallas Keuchel. Laugh all you want. You need pitching, everybody. Every team trying to win. Get a starter. Get 3. Davis doesn't like St. Louis tomorrow. He thinks Schwellenberg, Schwarzenegger. He does not like the Braves tomorrow, Davis. I'll be on the Red Sox. I like the Red Sox as well, yes. I think people are putting way too much stock in what happened in the exhibition game. With the All-Star game? Who cares about the All-Star game? Free gifts. Bet that. Oh, my goodness. This is how we're starting after the All-Star break, Wilson? This is how you got to come in here? My guy Wilson come in. Free gift bet. Montes and the Reds over 8.5 versus Mr. Patrick Corbin. The Magic minus 170 Summer League. The Summer League. Lakers plus 7.5 minus 115 won last night. Enjoy. If you're betting at Davis, hats off to you. God bless you. I can't do it. Ems and Stroh's bullpen's pretty even, but Stroh's bats are far better. I agree. And Seattle's another one. They have not hit. It's tough betting on teams to win games as favorites. And again, it's a short fave. Castillo versus anybody else would probably be in a 140 or higher range. The fact is they can't hit. They can't hit a lick. It's terrible. Just saying hi to Old E. It's the old Pubaroozas in here, the Pubby crew. Michael, like crazy see how the Braves bats have cratered. since the first 4 week of the season. It's terrible, right? We were on what, Braves team total over that entire 2-3 week run. What happened? What happened? I don't know. Eric, player props tomorrow. Yeah, some Ribby props tomorrow. I'm going to look at a couple games. We'll have some Ribbies up. You know that. Ribby props have not been bad. 130 and 186 plus 3,530 bucks. OD saying hello to Justin. How the heck can you lay with the Dodgers? I agree. Pitching is the key. Look at the Rangers, Ross and Sanchez. Most things they ever pitched. It's going to come back and bite them. It's going to catch up with them. Whether it's only for a couple starts, they have some bad outings. I say this and I've said this about Louis Gill, any kind of these pitchers. Are you telling me they're coming in, they're going to be like Doc Gooden going 19-4, 21-1, or Clemens or Pedro, any of these kind of rookie years that we've seen in the 80s, even 90s or whatever? That's just not, it's not allowed to happen. These guys get tired because they're babied. They don't throw enough. And they treat them like, we got to shut them down. We got to stretch them out. This guy's been pitching since he's 7 years old. Pitching. Oldie, smash the like button, subscribe, lads or ladies. Oldie, member for 2 months. He's a premium cat. Go do it. I put pics on Sean Higgs YouTube Premium, by the way. Davis, who wins, Earl Houston or Tim Earl Seattle? I'm going Earl Houston. Tooch is in the house. Tooch, we on for tomorrow night? How short does the mint line look at minus 135? I mean, is it 135? Because I saw it as a 140. I thought I said it was 140 before. Well, I'm seeing 145. I mean, who's that? Sevy? It's got to be Sevy on the hill. I mean, Cabrera's been bad. Eric says, futures looked at Iowa over. Yes, I took that myself. Okie State. Doug Upstone likes some plus 750 to win the Big Ten. BYU under, sure. UCLA, I haven't looked at. Georgia Tech under. I'll tell you, I like Georgia Tech at the 13 in week 1. Wilson, Paxton will go for the Dodgers. It's Paxton. It's not Stone. So now we got a Paxton, Big Maple versus his old squad. This is what we got to look at. This is what we got to see. Is it officially? I'm still seeing a TBD here. Nothing here. 3 sites, nothing for the Dodgers. SoftBank Hawk, minus 140. What is this? SoftBank Hawk Tua? A little rage. I get the invite to go on Sports Rage again tonight. Why not? Why not? Amazon just delivered something. What did I get delivered from Amazon? I love that I still get things about the old town I lived in Jersey. Hey, do you want to conduct a survey? Eric Higgs, you got a. Yes, we have. I have the new college football. I've yet to play it. I've been playing my 2014 NCAA football that I picked up during my power outage here when I had no internet and I just had to run the Jennies for TV. I've not played the new game. My son has played it. I don't know if he's doing a. He's not a dynasty guy. I think he makes a player. I don't know why he makes a quarterback because the guy's built like a offensive tackle, but he likes playing quarterback online. A weird noise you keep hearing? Oh, boy. What's the noise? Anybody else hear noise? Is Justin just... He freaked out about the googly eyes. Miami, Florida, or the Gators? Is that an early game? That's not a week 1, week 0 game, is it? It is. Oh, it's 31st. Oh boy. I'm hearing a lot of hype on Florida, but I think they got to replace a lot of people, right? I got to look into the portal for these guys. I haven't dove into the SEC yet for Florida Davis. And as much, I got the Canes flag hanging in the back, and I got my Canes in 2014. We lost the national championship and won 3 straight here heading to 2018. I do not like the coach and the quarterback. If he's healthy, he's exciting. I don't trust the coach. Do I trust his total 55.5? I don't know. I got to get into this a little more. Like I said, week 1, week 0, Georgia Tech, lock me up here. 13 points. It's down. It was 13.5. Now it's down to 13. I see 12.5. So if you haven't bet this game yet, I've been telling you this for 3 weeks. The line keeps dropping. That is my number 1 play of that Saturday. There's only 2 games. That's the one I like the most. So, that's my notification bell coming. That was my notification. I was getting messages here, Justin. Anything else in the comments section? Why is nobody messaging you? Yeah, right. You're waiting on a message to come get dinner. There was I don't know why. I just got a bunch of messages. Well, I do know why. I just told you it was a polling survey. Kia Tigers minus 165. I'm more of a Kia Forte. Yeah, Kia Forte. Anybody? Jokes here for the Kias? KBO. Oldie says Bobcats to win the Sun Belt is a nice look, but I hate futures under 9-1. Sun Belt action. This guy's in the Sun Belt already. Let's go. Let's look at the Sun Belt. The old Sun Belt Fun Belt. Where is it? This is just a rando. I don't even know who I got here. Hold on. Let me find the Sun Belt first. Then I'll flip to the cover. This is an Athlon. Who do they have? They got Appy State over Texas State. I'm with you on Texas State, I think. I would lean Texas State, right? You're going to get a lot of love. James Madison's going to get all the love over here. I get it. I'll do Texas State. But they're going to be favored, right? They're top dogs out in the West. Dinner's taking forever. Sorry to hear that. Who wants to wait for dinner? What bet percent of your bankroll do you bet per play? I stick to 1% rule. It varies for me, Eric, because it's, again, my betting proclivities are all over the place. Sometimes I go a little heavier on a game if I like it more. Like I was saying earlier, if I have a home, if I'm having 7 or 8 games, I love a lot of dog action. I'm going to be a little less on them all because I could easily go 0-7 taking all dogs, And I know the not unwritten rule, but you hear people talk about this percent, you always got to do this. That works. And the percent of people who do that and win, it's such a tiny percent. Like the average person is just, they put $500 in FanDuel or TK and they're betting $100 parlays. I mean, you can't tell that person to bet $1 a game. You should have minimum 10 times, whatever your bet is, 10 times that. I want to say 100 times that in your bankroll. 20. I mean, you need. I joke with saying you can go 3-15. You can go 3-15, and that would wipe out. If there's 50 people watching this, 48 won't have money if they're going 3-15. Probably everybody. I mean, that's just the way people are. They can't. Oh, no way I lose again. This team's not going to lose. They're going to double up. But for me, it varies. Kind of want to fade some of the All-Stars come back hitting under props, especially guys off Home Run Derby. I agree with that. I think the Home Run Derby guys definitely change their swings. Do we think we see some unders coming off of? Well, listen, I'm all for unders. I'm an under kind of better. And if we're talking player prop unders, I don't know. I'm not going to do under player, but you know me, I'm going to come into ribby props, Mike. And I'll be on my ribby overs, just to get a ribby. T-Money just got home. Let's see on. Oh, you missed. You missed 50 minutes of the action, T-Money. I just did a little Marcos Minute for our guy who loves Mr. Nika in Canada. Ross did not quit Winter Circle. He got hired exclusive. Him and Jesse signed contracts with Wager Talk. So they're gone. I'll be running the Winter Circle hosting gig now, Bill. So didn't quit. I mean, listen, we do the videos. It's not like people are throwing money at you. You're gonna get a guaranteed income to say, hey, come do videos for us only. Guys are going to take it. The Reds over Patrick Corbin, says Davis. How about just an over? Most people should do parlays. Very few. Well, he wasn't saying parlays. We were just talking about. I was talking about in general how people bet. That wasn't Eric. I've been saying the same way for 2 years. Yeah, but Eric, because you are not a lot of games. You take underdogs, so you're not going to get hurt. Here we go. Summer League Lakers. Phillies are 12-0 since October 2023 versus team on a 2-game winning streak. Wilson, this is what you're betting into? I want to take Martin Perez because I just saw the Phillies lost 2 out of 3 to Oakland, and they're going to lay a big number here. Now, Perez isn't good. Nola's having a nice season, but come on. Rays are 144. Am I a fool if I play it? No. You just take the Rays all weekend long versus Yanks. You're going to be plus money. And even if they just win one game, you're not getting crushed. I will take plus 130s, 140s against Yanks every single time. Every single time. And when the opportunity is there, if you want to do it over with it as well to kind of go 1-1 and split out, or maybe go 2-0, I think it's worth it. I'm hoping it's a dog day tomorrow. I like a bunch of them. We talked about them. Rays all series, exactly. I mean, look at these games for tomorrow. I mean, now I do like the Cubs at home. They're a pick-em small dog. If it's Gallen, listen, Steele's a solid pitcher. You're going to give me that price? Not that I say run to take the 2 o'clock action, but I will take the 2 o'clock action there. I don't want to take the Pirates of Martin Perez, but if this line keeps getting bet up here, and I'm going to get a 130, 140 possibly, maybe take the Pirates there. No opinion on a side in the Reds game. Give me the Rays. Tigers are hot. I feel though now that it's a break, is that going to slow them down? They had 1-8-10. Cleveland run line. No real thought on the Cards. I like Texas, although it's Burnsy now on the hill. As opposed to Grace Rodriguez. And under, I'd still be looking at the under here if it's Evaldi. Walker run line. That's a game. Listen, I know I got Eric up here, but we're talking a huge dog day with Team Money. I can't do Chris Flexen. Rockies at home, sure. A's, you want to do the A's? It'd be a run line. I can't just take the A's minus 110. I like the Stros as a pick 'em, and I like Boston. Although if that's going to be Paxton, I'll probably just say, you know what? Give me the over instead. Maybe reverse run line. All the games, the Rays will smoke the Yanks. Giants 160. What is that? That's ridiculous. I don't care who. I don't even care. I don't care who's pitching. They can bring Mike Hampton out. Roll in Jermaine Marquis. Who else was up there pitching for Colorado years ago? I can't. Denny Nagel. Was Denny Nagel there after he left the Yankees? I don't care. 160. The Giants. Talk about a short line. Phillies 135 versus Preds. Exactly. Arizona Diamondbacks miss playoffs. Yes. Rays team total. I want to fade Cole. It's a great start. I agree. Sacramento Kings. Here we go, Nathan. Good to see you. Enjoy that summer league. I took San Fran minus 160. Why? Oh, my goodness. Two-legger. Texas State to win the Sun Belt and the Bucks to win the South 23. Worth a shot with Tampa. You know I'm not high on Atlanta. Nola, 133. Looks too low to me. I do not like it. I do not like it. Do not make a habit of playing 160. Yes, please don't. How are people betting the Giants without knowing the pitcher? I bet the Giants too much. I'm not betting until I know he's on the mound. But you're a fan. And I'm not going to call Nathan out here. But Nathan's going to be like, hi, I'm just taking it because I want to just not bet on the Rockies. I mean, that's why he's looking at, the Rockies stink. You can't look at it that way. Rockies will win a couple games. You know, they're 20-27 at home. They're not terrible at home. How about 24-23 on the run line? I'll be in it. Man, an hour. I need a drink. Logan Webb versus Cal Quantrill. Webb is pitching after pitching the All-Star game. All right. Go look at some Logan Webb road numbers. The Jets, T.Y. says, I forgot to say with the Jets, I think they are one hit away from a 5-6 win season next year. I don't think Rodgers has much left in the tank. No. Here's the thing with this. And I was telling our buddy Mr. Numbers on one of the comments on my Shorting YouTube, the thing with the Jets over 9.5. One, Vegas got them favored in 14 games, right? So the win total is 10. Do they think they're going to win all those games? Doesn't mean you win. But it's also something you should keep in the back of your hat like, wow, that's pretty interesting that their total's 9.5 and they're favored in 14 games. They're open up in San Fran, not an easy one, with their quarterback who hasn't played in a year. The defense did a lot of talking about their other quarterback, all types of crap. So even if Rodgers is out, dude, Tyrod Taylor is a serviceable professional backup. Like, all right, people don't like Tyrod Taylor. The guy started games and threw touchdown passes. I'll take Tyrod Taylor as a backup behind a rebuilt offensive line. Remember last year, offensive line led to their quarterback being knocked out. And then you bring in a quarterback who the defense hates the guy. Well, it's another new coordinator for the guy. A coordinator specifically for their Hall of Fame quarterback who their destroyed offensive line couldn't keep upright for 30 seconds. How is he going to fare in that game? So I think he got a totally raw deal, which is why let's go Denver Broncos week 1 plus 5. It was 6.5. It's down now. They have playmakers around Rodgers, and if Rodgers do that, the offensive line is all right. Tyrod Taylor, the offense, and that defense that talks a lot of crap for guys that haven't done nothing. Step it up. I disagree with the 5 or 6. Michael says it's not going to be Webb. Brian Nunn, it's been a minute, Mike. Good to see you. I'm sure people are going to start coming back. It's football time. Mr. Numbers is a Jet fan. If so, I know who not to bet on this year. I don't know if he's a Jet fan. He's definitely a Giant fan. Yankees, Knicks, he's definitely a Giant guy. End of third. Wazgu? Who's this? 58-55 Kings. Come on, purple. Who's the Wazgu? Is that Washington? Is that the Wizards? 57-55. Mets minus 135 fade Miami. That's a low line. I'm wondering if that's, Sevy I thought would be in the 140 range. That is not a high number. You know why? Because it's Sean Mania. I'm seeing a 120 now. Oh, my goodness. Do I like the Colts in week 1 against the Houston Texans? We already bet them, Bill. We already bet the Colts in week 1. What are you talking about? Colts in week 1. Plus 2.5. Let's go. Let's go, go, go. The Jets, the Nets, or Mets of the New York? The Jets are... They're definitely not the Nets. Are they the Mets? I think they're going to be better than the Mets. They have the hype. They have the hype of the Yankees to win it all, but the luck of the Mets to lose Diaz and everybody else have crap years. So they have the luck of the Mets and the hype of the Yankees, if that's possible. Eric says, "Lock Cappers on the Giants week 1." I have zero opinion in that game. None. Won't be betting that. That's it. No more comments. We're all out of here. All right, there's our prop record. Pretty good. I should have left this one up because it's at our MLB for the chat. We're down a little bit in the chat here with baseball. On the sites, we're up, but here, it's tough picking and choosing. That's why we say you can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose, right? So sometimes you grab the wrong games here to put out as freebies. Colts money line. Some reason I like the Raiders money line. I don't want Raiders. No, thank you. Although I don't want the Chargers either. Nicole, let's go Colts. Yes, Nicole. Colts, I'll tell you what. How about Colts to win the South? A lot of hype on the Texans. First place schedule. Lot of hype. Not sold on the Jaguars. Give me the undervalued Colts. I think it's about time San Fran and Dallas take steps back in the NFC. Well, Dallas is going to take a step back. They have no offensive line. They're terrible. And their coach is crap. San Fran's not going anywhere. For sure going to win the division. I love it, Nicole. I love it. Yes. Raiders going to have a D this year. Not sure they can score, but they'll have a D. Minshew. Minshew's a starter. Again, you don't got to bet every game week 1. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games already under my belt for week 1. Nathan says the Spankies tomorrow. Absolute Nathan. Nathan, Cerna, we should call you Nathan Ferna for favorites. No. Let's take Tampa all weekend. Colts QB might get hurt in running QB. Yes, he is a running QB. Can't worry about that. Listen, especially in a week-to-week situation, I don't worry about that. He's not going to get hurt in preseason. They're not going to play him, right? It's preseason. Nobody plays. No starters get in there. Regular season? Could he get knocked around? Possibly. Who's the backup now in Indy? Let's see. QB depth chart. Let's see here. I mean, really, Sam Ellinger? That's who they got? Joe Flacco? Oh, boy. Joe Flacco? Yeesh. I can't wait to see Flacco 45 throw the ball around the Colts this year. I know, but I just looked at that. I'm like, oh, boy, Joe Flacco. Oh, man. Let's hope he doesn't get hurt. Let's hope Richardson don't get hurt. Oh, why do you keep Minshew? Tyrod Taylor. I mean, the Browns have 40 backup quarterbacks. I mean, call Cleveland. Where we got here? Winston, Huntley, DTR. I mean, like, what are we doing? I'm calling the Browns got 50 quarterbacks on the roster. If Baltimore doesn't make a run this season, they're going to be cleaning house. 100%. I'll tell you what, T-Money, if Baltimore doesn't win week 1, well, the sky is falling. They have to win week 1 after that despicable performance in the championship. What a joke. I get it. Andy Reid, prep time, bye weeks, a lot of Mahomes at home. Baltimore has to 100% win that game. Now, they don't win that game, they got the Raiders the next week. So take them now because that line's just going to get inflated. Baltimore will have extra rest. Humiliating. Either way, it's a loss on national TV. The line, I think, was 9. It'll be sure to be 12 or 13 by game time. Ravens weeks 1 and 2, back-to-back. Wine time's in the house. He's back at it. He came in nice and early. I was not here. I just made the room up. Richardson's going down game 3. Oh, my goodness, Mike. Stop it. Yes. They go, please. Be with him. Got to be with him. Wrap him in bubble wrap to protect him. Cleveland needs all the backups they can get. How long do you expect Watson to stay healthy? Well, I don't see. I don't think that's a problem with him. I think the problem is that he was out of the league, back in the league, new system. He's got to learn, like you don't play ball for a while, and then you got to jump into the NFL. This isn't college. I think he'll be a little better this year. And I'll tell you, if he's not better this year, you put him on the bench. I don't know. I don't know who's going to pay for him. Maybe trade him to the Cowboys for Dak. Pay Dak $55 million a year. I'll be on Baltimore's first few week season. I agree with you. Royals roll on tomorrow. Yes, plus or minus 105 against Chris Flexit and the White Sox. Team Money's trying to kick game here to Nicole. She's a Colts fan. Likes the Colts. She was high on my Colt pick to win in week 1. Watson has done Cleveland wasted all the money. Does it not promising right now? Chubb looks good. Cleveland week 1 though versus the Cowboys. Team Money. Yes. Yeah. All right, we're going to get out of here. Because I'm getting a little hungry now. The hungry hippos. I'll be back midday Money tomorrow. So be sure to check out Midday Money tomorrow. Hit the like button here on Sean Higgs, Free Picks, Mr. Sean Higgs on the Twitter world, podcast forum, Pandora, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Google Music, Apple Store, whatever the heck they type in Midday Money. You get Midday Money, you can look at headlines. Back tomorrow. Bye-bye.